My name is Aaron Sherwood. I am a new media artist living in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a graduate student at NYU's Interactive Telecommunications program. Well, Measle is the piece is about life and death. And then we're using the firewall too, which is a piece of spandex that you press into and it generates the sound and visuals on the spandex. Well, back in 2010, my wife, Kiori Kwai, who's a dancer who I'm collaborating with, at that time we were trying to figure out how we could collaborate together. She's a dancer, I'm a musician. Right in the middle, right?
Okay.
And then split it in half.
Okay.
Right.
Onto the firewall.
Eventually we came up with the way that people could play it and play music expressively. But when they press into it, the music speeds up. It gets louder, sort of like a real musician. They're not just going to play da 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 da. They're da 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 da. They're gonna speed up, slow down, get louder, get softer. They're gonna interact with each firewall, but then the firewall is also gonna interact with each other. The musics are gonna go together. Like when you were leaning back here, it was great because you were bringing up the intensity, but then you just came back and you just stayed for a while, and it was going da 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 da, and it just starts sounding like really machine gun like. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like if you just even if you're like back there, just move a little bit forward and then a little bit back, so there's like some contour to the musical phrase. We had the concept, we had the idea, and then we're just iterating, which means trying out different things. All right, let's create it this way, and then all right, let's try out a different variation of that, and let's try out another variation. Keep trying variations. We try a lot of different visuals. One's going to be life, right? So on the life one, the dancers are going to be pressing through, trying to get towards death.
Yeah.
And so her thing is like, all right, when you press through it, you're getting towards death. It's
You're like digging,
it's like falling apart, right? I think it must have been seeing the firewall somehow, or maybe a shadow. Something? Work. It's a lot of hard work. Don't give up, I guess, too. And so we had a lot of difficulty lining up the camera that's tracking where they're touching, and then the projector projecting onto the firewall. Yeah. Well, let's see how it works today. Maybe Grace will be on our side. And getting all those pieces to work together, and then also creating a visual that we were really into. And then we figured out how to really map it correctly, and it all just sort of came together, fell into place. I guess the dream for myself would just be to bring joy to people through my work, through the art, and be able to do that for more and more people. I guess my dream for the world, I guess it's pretty much the same.
He never gave up. He never. Yeah.